Welcome back to Dad's Book Reviews. I'm Kevin.
I'm Don.
This is my dad, and it's been a couple months.
It has.
I've been busy, but it's about the 4th of July, or just before it, and I think we have some more books.
We have some books. I've had a hard time finding some good ones.
Oh, really? Gone through a lot of
I've
bad
read
ones.
a few questionable ones, ones that I didn't want to share.
Okay.
The series name is All Jobs and Classes by Comedian Zero. The series type is reincarnation fantasy. And there are 8 books in the series. It's not finished yet. And the books are 648 to 804 pages long. Ludger is the name of the protagonist. He dies in a bus accident on Earth and is reincarnated into a newborn body on another world in the care of a single teenage mom. Her name is Elaine. He has a mysterious system in his vision that shows him who he is, his strength, age, all those things. And his mother gets a job cooking in an inn in their town, and he is bundled up in a bassinet and put to the side out of the way, and he gets to watch his mother cook. And he finds out that suddenly he has a knife skill from watching his mother cut up vegetables. And then he has a cooking skill and a spices skill. So just by laying there as an infant, he gets these different skills and actually increases their level until they're in pretty good level. And the screen that's in front of him tracks that statistical progress for him. He's been marked by the system as a prodigy, and Ludger finds himself juggling more than just knives and plates. Every job, every class, every skill master holds a new path for him. All he has to do is find a master of a skill and have that master teach him something, and he can get the skill. And he can develop just about any skill he wants. He refuses to let his second life waste away like he did his first life. He didn't feel like he did a very good job in his first life. He's not going to let that happen again. And he goes from kitchen tricks to forbidden magic. His journey forces him to carve out a place in a world that rewards ambition, but punishes those who rise too quickly. Allies, enemies, and masters appear in unexpected places. And Ludger soon learns that every choice he makes reshapes not only his future, but the balance of power around him. What begins as the daily grind of a precocious child slowly forms into a legend of a boy who refuses to follow anyone's script but his own. With wit, stubborn pride, and determination to never be helpless again, Ludger steps onto the path of true ascendance. One coin, one skill, and one risky gamble at a time. He does this as a child. In the 7th book, he's still only 12 years old, but he's accomplished more than most adults have. He's attracted admirers, followers, detractors, and enemies aplenty. And it's comical to have an adolescent fighting grown men and women and winning. One thing he discovers is that he's the only one that has this screen. No one else has the system. And it's really quite interesting to follow his actions as he goes around trying to figure out. At 3 years old, a mage comes into the cafe where he's bussing tables. He realizes the guy's a mage, and so he goes and gets all the money he saved from tips from bussing tables and puts it on the table in front of the mage and says, "Teach me magic." The mage kind of laughs at him, but then squirts water out of his hand all over him as a joke. And within 5 minutes, Ludger is squirting water out of his hand. And suddenly everyone realizes this is not a normal child. It was a 10. I gave it an excellent rating. Violent instances of high intensity, HV. It's a C, limited use of hard profanity, and G, no offensive sexual content, rated for teens.
So even though it's all from a kid's perspective, it's still a lot of fun.
It's still fun. His father is a rogue that got his mother pregnant and got another lady pregnant at the same time and ran so he could go do dungeons and not be tied down. And he comes back into the picture, and the mother's no pushover. He wants to get back with her, but she demands some certain things from him. And then his other daughter gets into the picture, and it's really, his father is a sword master and teaches him the sword. When he's still 6 years old, he holds his own with his father, against his father, trying his very best. He can't beat him, but he can defend. He can match him. It's quite interesting.
Well, that's 4 books. Hopefully you found something you want to read. I know there's a few here that I am interested in.
There's some really good books here. I think you'll enjoy reading them.
All right. See you later.
Bye.